Let me just start it, and then, we'll have to tweet a little something out about it. Watch. It's just gonna take a minute for it to start up, and I'll start it maybe 2 minutes after it starts up. Just gonna tweet out about playing it. See if anybody wants to watch it. We are still very early in this game. There we go. So we're trying to solve the half-body case. It's a case where originally the CEO of some company, he's kind of like a what's his name? The Tesla guy. He's kind of like him. Like a media mogul, young CEO who's like cutting edge or whatever, but he winds up dead. But not only dead, but only half his body is there, and the rest of his body, we don't know what happened to it. 6 years ago, and then 6 years later, we get to see the future and see that his half of a body has appeared, his right side of his body or whatever, but the decomposition says that it only died like 9 hours ago, and his body in the past died like either like 21 or 13 hours before. It was longer, the amount of time that the body had been decomposing. So it doesn't make sense that 6 years ago his body, not only was there half a body, but it was more decomposed than the one from the future that's half a body and is just barely decomposing. Alright, let's go. Load the save. Just gonna throw up my stream and then I will load. And yeah, if you haven't played the first game, I would recommend it. This one hasn't really gotten into stuff from the first game, but they do ask, have you played the first game? So that they can kind of spoil you on some things from the first game. But I don't know, I haven't seen any spoilers so far, so I don't know.
さあ、ポリコーチーム、答えをどうぞ。
左半身だ。何？6年前、私も見ちゃったから。あの死体の反対側を。あの死体、どこか別の世界から瞬間移動してきたんですよ。で、龍騎はここに？
So that's Mizuki currently. We're looking for the investigator that did the half-body cases, 6 years ago, studied them. It's this guy, Ryuki, who's apparently drunk. I think we looked around this whole place. Oh, Ganesha! Okay, I got the god's name wrong for this, the great Ganesha. Okay. Ryuki.
ちょっと起きてよ、龍騎。
Come on, Ryuki, get up.
おい、こら、起きろって言ってんでしょ。
Hey, I said wake up.
あんなところにエロ本が。
Oh, look! An arrow manga.
残念ながらryukiには効かないようだ。
Unfortunately, that doesn't work on Ryuki.
伊達なら秒で飛び起きていたと思うが。
I do suspect that Date would have woken up immediately.
もうお兄ちゃん起きてよ、起きてってば。
Come on, Oni-chan! Wake up! Wake up!
早く起きないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
起きた？
He woke up from that.
看護師さん、お願い、僕にお醤油かけて。
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
は？
What?
僕の正中線をなぞるようにお醤油かけて。
Right down the middle.
どっか行った？
Where's Genny? They're gone.
どっかって？
Where to?
知らないよ。
Janayo. I don't know.
鏡の世界にでも旅立ったんじゃない？
Maybe to the mirror world?
はあ？
What?
玄ちゃんというのはこいつのことだな。
Genny being this man.
フルネームは石屋金玄。
Just gonna make sure my noise on my phone is off. It is. Okay.
私も何度も会ったことがある。
Oops.
伊達の左目にいた時に。
Okay, so Genny refers to this man. His full name is Gen Ishiagane?
フルネームは石屋金玄。
I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
そう、ゲンちゃんはこのお店無国籍料理ブラフマンの店主。
Yeah, Genny's the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin.
バイトも雇わず一人で切り盛りしてるの。
Genny runs it without hiring any help.
なのにどこ行っちゃったんだろう、客をほったらかしにして。
But where could Genny be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this. Whew.
フルエジンのもう片方が見つかったの。
Jin Furue's other half was found.
6年前からずっといくら探しても見つからなかったあの死体の
The other
反
side
対
of
側が
Jin Furue's corpse, the one we couldn't find 6 years ago.
死亡推定時刻は今日の12時頃。
The time of Jin Furue's death was around 12 o'clock today.
これって一体どういうこと？
What do you think that means? One of the bodies was fake? You didn't get a really good chance to
答えてよ、リュウキ。
look at the other one. Answer me, Ryuki.
HB 事件の捜査、あんたが担当してたんでしょ？
You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
七三を気にしてください。
Make it a sideboard, please.
一体どんな夢を見てるんだ？
What kind of dream is this guy having?
知らないよ。
Shiranayo. What's his name? Ryuki. Ryuki and Mizuki. Okay, that should be easy to remember.
ウィンクシンクしてみるか？
We should try wink syncing.
別にいい。バッテリーの無駄遣いになるだけだし。
Forget it, it'd just be a waste of battery.
ねえリュウキ、お願い、6年前のこと教えて。
Ryuki, please, tell me about 6 years ago.
あの時何があったのか詳しく知りたいの。
I want to know all about what happened back then.
HB 事件と爆発事件には関係がある。
The HB case and the explosion are
っ
related.
てことは HB 事件を解明できればきっと
If I can solve the HB
あい
case,
つの居場所も。
maybe I could figure out where he is.
焼酎ダブルカレー割りで。
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
落ち着け水木。
This is futile,
隆
Mizuki.
起の血中アルコール濃度は 0.32%。明らかに泥酔状態にある。
His blood alcohol level is 32%. He is quite intoxicated.
まあ、
こいつがこんな風になってしまったのもあの事件のせいだかな。
But the reason he's like this is because of the incident.
その前
What's
か
the
ら精神
incident?
状態は不安定だったが、あれがトリガーになったのは間違いない。
He had psychological issues before, but the events of the incident deepened his condition.
で、今はご覧の通り叫びたりの日々を送ってる。
As you can see, Ryuki spends his days drowning in alcohol.
じゃあ事件を解決したら彼の心の傷を癒すことも。
So, if we solve the case, we might be able to heal Ryuki's trauma.
できるかもしれん。
Possibly.
だったらなおさら協力してもらわないわけにはいかないよ。
Then that's all the more reason for him to help.
彼自身のためにも。
For Ryuki's sake, too.
だがこいつはまぶたを切り取っても起きそうもないぞ。どうするつもりだ？
Still, I doubt he'd wake up even if he cut his eyelids off. So what will you do?
そんなの決まってるじゃん。
Oof.
シンクするんだよ。
I am gonna sync with him.
仕事の悩み。なるほどな。正当な評価をされないんだろう。そうなのか。残業が辛いんだな。
My work is tough.
なるほど。よくやってると思うよ。
I think you're doing well.
残業じゃなくて普通の業務時間が辛いのか？
You mean your regular working hours, not overtime, are difficult? Yeah.
お前、さては残業代泥棒だな。そういうのは感心しないぞ。
Hold on, are you staying overtime just to get paid extra? That's not a good strategy.
通常業務をさっさと終わらせて副業でもやったらどうだ？
Why not finish your work on time, but then get a second job?
その方が儲かるし楽しいんじゃないか？
You'll make more money and probably have more fun.
時間の使い方、それでいいのかもう一度よく考えてみろよ。
Are you sure you want to use your time like that? Think wisely. Oh no! I didn't mean exit. You can check your evaluation by performing certain actions during the story. Achievements will be unlocked and your expector rank will go up. Higher rank earns better prizes.
まあ、ゆっくりしていけ。
Aiba, do you know what day it is today?
今日って何の日だっけ？素晴らしい日かな。
A wonderful day, perhaps? Oh, that was cheesy, Aiba. Costumes are now available for previously cleared scenes, so you can see the old scenes with costumes. 210, Converge Chapter 0, Strange Tale.
何でも着てやるぞ。
I will wear anything. Okay. How should I call on a UFO? Look to the sky. That's not gonna get a UFO to come me. Did that just not do anything? You're a picky little guy, huh? Ryuki, 29. He's an Abyss special agent. He likes Date, loyalty, duty, and justice. He hates evil, cheating, wicked thoughts, lies, and himself. He's a severely emotionally scarred person from the case 6 years ago. He was already mentally unstable, but it got worse. Supposedly he knows something important about the HP case. His skills are parkour and gun fu. His hobbies are drinking to oblivion. He's 29, and we're 18? Okay. Let's just save just in case. It's very easy to save in this game, which is great. Okay, so we're gonna take him to go sink. Alright, we're going to Abyss. I wonder if they'll have us go back in time now. Ooh, this guy's here? Pewter. Hmm. I'm still here. I've always been here.
ねえ、今なんか聞こえなかった？
Did you hear something?
ああ、掃除のおばちゃんだよ。
Yeah, that's the cleaning lady.
なんだ、そっか。
Oh, I got it.
え？
Wait, what?
昔はよくあそこからサバコが出てきたものだが。
Creepy woman used to climb out of those things in the old days.
サバコ？
Creepy
手
woman?
足が生えた44歳のサバのことだ。
Or, that's right. Or was it just one girl? If you copy the tape, is there more than one girl?
ま、本当は50代なんだけどな。
Or maybe one is real and the rest are clones? They did a really good job of explaining it.
サバを読んでたんだね。でもそんなことどうでもいいよ。
Either way, it's creepy. If you guys haven't read Ring, I would highly suggest reading the book Ring. Even if you don't like horror stuff, the book is not a horror. I wouldn't say it's a like traditionally scary thing. Like, she's not popping out of the TV like every 10 seconds. She's not even really popping out of the TV in the book. It's more about the curse that you get in the book. From watching the tape and trying to solve like what's causing the deaths. There are various things on the table. Nothing being displayed on the monitor. Yeah, there's Ryuki. The sink machine. His real name is Futa Amanoma. Everybody calls Futa Amanoma Pewter. I'm sure you can figure out why.
あれ、特立競技場で会わなかった？
Wait, didn't you see Boss at the stadium?
あったけど、戻ってないの？
I saw her there, but she's not back yet.
戻るわけないじゃん、あの人が。
Of course not. This is Boss we're talking about.
今頃、歌舞伎町のホストクラブでテキーラの塩でも舐めてると思うよ。
She's probably in a host club in Kabukicho, licking the salt off her third tequila right about now.
知ってるよ。報告は受けてるからね。
I know, I got the report too.
6年前、スタジオドバイタで発見された震えの右半身。
Jin Furue's right half was found in Studio Devaita 6 years ago.
その反対側が今日、国立競技場で見つかったんだろ。
The other half was found at the stadium today, correct?
だが、そいつの死亡推定時刻は今日の12時頃。
But the corpse's estimated time of death was 12 p.m. today.
冷凍された痕跡はなく、震えが双子というのもありえない。
There's no signs of the bodies being frozen, and Jin doesn't have any relatives.
おまけについさっき、右半身と左半身は別人だという可能性も否定された。
Was it really, though? The theory of right and left half belonged to different people was debunked earlier, too.
どういうこと？
How do you mean?
DNA の鑑定結果が出たんだよ。
We got the DNA results.
6年前に震えの右半身から採取された DNA。
Yeah, but what if it's a love child? Like his love child. Bet you that's possible. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago.
それと今回の死体、左半身の DNA は全く同じ塩基配列をしていたそうだ。
The DNA was an exact match for the left half that was found.
一致率 100%。 両者は間違いなく同一人物だ。
100% match. They have to belong to the same person. I thought, I mean, it'd be really tricky to think that DNA would be 100% match. But is it possible to have 100% match DNA with, like, kid and adult, or again with twins? Even though apparently there can't be twins.
6年前に右半身が発見されたのは2月10日。
Oh, what about clones? Yeah, it could be a clone. I guess that's the, I mean, that's probably why Iba brought up clones when she was talking about the, if you copied the videotape. To clue us into, oh, maybe it's a clone. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th.
今日も同じく2月10日だ。
Today is also February 10th.
一体どういうことなんだろうね。
What could that mean? Maybe Jin Furue is experimenting on himself. He's making clones of himself for some
本当に
reason.
シンクするつもり？
Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with this man?
対象者が酔っ払ってたら危険とかそういうのってあるの？
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
いや、ないけどさ。
No, but
そういうことじゃなくて、ボスに許可取ってないでしょ。
what I mean is you haven't gotten permission from boss yet, have you?
水木ちゃんの気持ちはよくわかる。
I understand how you feel, Mizuki.
HB 事件を解決したいという思いは人一倍強いだろう。
I'm sure you want to solve this case more than anybody.
何しろ君はあの事件のせいで大事なものを2つも失ってしまったんだからね。
After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident.
一つは伊達さん、
You lost Date,
そしてもう一つは
and oh no, what's the other person? Did Hitomi or somebody die? Oh, her eye.
そう左目だ。
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering about that in the previous cutscene. I was looking at her eyes and I'm like, is it really she put Iba in her eye? Like, did she cut out her own eye just so she could put Iba in there? Or is she wearing like a contact lens that holds Iba? But no, she did lose her eye. Okay.
だから君がシンカーとして採用された時 AI ボールを入れるために眼球を摘出する必要はなかった。
Yeah. At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the eyeball.
もともとそこは空っぽだったから。
There was nothing left to extract. Ooh, that's gonna be horrific. How the, 12-year-old Mizuki loses her eye.
空き室でよかったよ。
I'm glad the room was vacant.
立ち退き料を払わずに済んだからな。
I don't do well with roommates. So Date has no left
だ
eye.
けどこの事件に深入りするのはやめた方がいい。
Or a right eye, I don't know which eye. Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into
何
this.
かとても嫌な予感がするんだ。
I've got a very bad feeling about all this.
大丈夫だよ。
Don't worry.
確かにシンクの許可は取ってないけど、ボスはこの事件の捜査を私に任せるって。
Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
本当にいいのかい？
Are you sure about this? Yeah,
後戻りはできないよ。
there'll be no turning back.
分かってる。
I know.
そうか。それじゃあ始めよう。
Okay, then let's get started. Alright, let's save. So, this is gonna be our first sync.
6年前に何があったのか。
What exactly happened 6 years
ゆう
ago?
きくんの記憶を探るんだ。
Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Okay, Ryuki. Let's go!
Mizuki ちゃん、ソムニウム世界に潜っていられるのは6分が限界だからね。
Okay, the time limit in the SOMNIUM is 6 minutes.
それを超えたらシンクした自我は対象者の脳内に取り込まれて、
Yep, if you stay there longer, your consciousness is absorbed into the subject's mind.
分かってるって。
I got it.
シンクするの。これが初めてじゃないんだから。
This isn't my first time syncing, you know?
よし、それじゃ行こう。
Okay then, let's begin. Low-res video.
この世界が 君を守るよ。あれからこっそり練習してたんだ。どうだ私のダンス。
Ugh, I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
いい感じじゃん。取れたての甘エビみたいだったよ。
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
なぜ水木まで私をエビ呼ばわりするんだ。こんなに可愛いのに。
Oh no, not you too. I'm too good to be.
操作するよ。
Hey, listen now. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
ああ、すまん。こういうのやらないと気が済まなくてな。
Yeah, my apologies. I felt compelled. Okay.
そういや水木、ソムニウム世界の操作の仕方はもう大丈夫か？
Oh, by the way, Mizuki, do you know your way around SOMNIA?
この事件を追うなら今後もシンクすることもあるだろう。
If you're assigned to this case, you'll be sinking many times, I'm sure. I feel like we should say yes, but I'm saving just in case.
よければおさらいしようか？
No.
大丈夫。もう何度もシンクしてるし。
Nah, it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
何か困ったら手引き書を見るといい。
Well, if you run into any trouble, you can check the manual.
シンクに関するマニュアルが簡潔にまとまっているからな。
The manual explains syncs and SOMNIA comprehensively. So the one thing I remember about the sync, you have actions that you can take. And if you take the right actions, like, you get positive benefits. If you take the wrong actions, you get a negative thing. Like the time goes down or the time goes up. But there are some weird things, like where you have to intentionally maybe take like a negative thing just to get past it or something. I think there were some, or like you get like these little like power-ups you can use to kind of like brute force through some bad things and then get the good things. Tutorial can be checked from the
了解。
menu.
ありがとう。
Get it, thanks.
さて、ここは。
Alright then.
この机とカメラ、取調室のもののようだな。
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
でも、壁も屋根もないね。こんな簡素なとこでどうすればいいんだろう。
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
その前に、
Well,
まずはこれだ。
before anything.
ソムニウムスキャン開始。
Somnium scan activate! Oh. Whoop. Mental lock 1 is the camera. Mental lock 2 is, I guess, Aiba? Mental lock 3 is the desk. Dispel Ryuki's hallucinations and find the truth. Ryuki's trapped by hallucinations. Help him overcome them and discover the truth. Difficulty standard. Time reduction speed normal. Interaction times normal. Retry count 3. Okay, so dispel the hallucinations and find the truth.
隆起のソムニウム世界にあるレイヤー。メンタルロックは3つあるようだな。
Ryuki's Somnium appears to have 3 mental locks, and one of them is you.
その3つのメンタルロックを解除すればいいんだね。
So I gotta unlock those mental locks, right?
ああ、そうすれば隆起の意識のより深い層へと沈んでいくことができる。
Yep, by unlocking the mental locks, you can go deeper into Ryuki's psyche.
真相に至らなければ真相は分からず
The
というわけだ。
truth is inside the deepest layer of his mind.
オッケー。
そうだな。干渉できるものは少ないが。
オッ
Sorry.
ケー。じゃあまずはこの部屋の中をまるっと調べてみよ
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
そうだな。干渉できるものは少ないが、必ず突破口はあるはずだ。
Right? There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
必ず
Oh, okay, so we control her. I mean, I think we did before, I just didn't remember. For some reason I thought we controlled Date before.
パイプ椅子。これは取調室にあるものと同じものだな。
A folding chair, the same as in the interrogation room.
う。とりあえず座ってみて。
Try sitting in the folding chair. There.
なんだ
What? Whoa, there he is.
龍騎水木ここは何か聞き出すチャンスかもしれないぞ
Oh, okay. So this is new. This depth chart. I don't remember this before.
龍騎
Yuki.
天国で見守ってるおふくろさんもお前のそんな顔
I'm
見
sure.
たくないはずだ
I'm sure your mother watching you from heaven doesn't want to see you like this.
全部吐いちまったらどうだそうすりゃ気も楽になるさ
Just let it all out. It'll make you feel better. That seems like a bad idea.
やっぱこんな方法じゃダメだね。もう直接聞くしかない。
This isn't working. Let's ask him more
お
directly.
ふくろさんを泣かせるな龍騎
Don't make your mother cry, Ryuki.
お前ならきっと罪を償える
You can atone for your sins. What
お
sins?
勤めが終わったら一緒に墓参り行こうじゃねえかなあ龍騎
And when we're done, we can visit her grave. How does that sound, Ryuki?
楽しくなってるでしょ。
I think you're enjoying this way too much.
龍騎 HB 殺人事件について
Can you tell
知
me,
ってることを話してくれ
Ryuki? Can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
なんで今さらもう一度
Why do you keep making me remember?
くそやっと忘れられたのに
I was so close to finally forgetting.
もう
Please
やめてくれ
stop.
相棒
Iba blew up.
相棒大丈夫
You okay, Iba?
ああちょっと眩しかっただけだ何だったんだ
Yeah.
爆発は
It just got really bright. What was that explosion? His eyeball.
あの青いのって目玉？
The blue thing. Is it an eyeball? Okay. We're still at the beginning, huh? So this is kind of how you choose which path you go down. Depending on how you complete, like, this Somnium, you'll go down two distinct paths. Looks like
龍
we...
騎お前は犯人を知ってるのか
Ryuki, do you know the culprit? Do you?
これは
What is this? Wait,
反転シンクされている
this is a reverse sync. What?
龍騎側の意識が水木の脳内に逆流してるんだ
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki. Oh no. This is bad. Oh no. What? Now we get to play as Ryuki? Yep.
あれここは
Huh? This is
伊達さんの家
Mr. Date's house. Okay. There's not a whole lot to interact with. What is this bunny? What is this soup? Stew? Are we gonna sync back and forth? Do you know the culprit?
僕は
I.
僕は犯人の
The
名
culprit.
前を
The culprit's name. It better not be Date. I know.
わからないわからない
I don't know.
わからない
So that's a lock, so we can find out who the culprit is. But I don't want to enter anybody's name yet. I don't know. Intrusion thwarted. Wow. So we're probably gonna go back to this right at the end of the game. when we know who the culprit was. Or at least we think we know who the culprit
龍
was.
気の意識を排撃した。
We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
もう大丈夫ってこと？
So everything's okay.
ああ、どうにかな。
Everything should be okay, but this is peculiar.
通常はシンカー側が対象者の脳内に潜り込むんだが、
Usually the sinker goes into the subject's mind, but the subject went into our mind.
なぜか対象者である龍気の意識がシンカーである水木の脳内に侵入してきたんだ。
But the subject was able to slip into your mind.
だがもう大丈夫。
You should be fine now, though.
侵入経路を閉鎖して別のパスから龍気の脳内にアクセスし直した。
We have blocked the route of intrusion. We're reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
よかった。でもどうしてこんなことが？
That's good, but why did this happen? Whoa. Oh, can't remember the name. So if we could remember the name, we would go on the other path. Okay. Mental lock 1, remember the case. Close in on Ryuki.
ここは
This place is.
そんなあの時の大聖堂じゃん。
It's the cathedral.
そうか、ここが例の。
So this cathedral is what you were talking about.
ねえ、あれって瓦礫？
Hey, is that rubble?
崩落してる途中で止まっているようだな。
It seems as though the collapse is halted halfway through.
あ、龍気だ。
Hey, it's Ryuki.
すみませんすみません
I'm
すみ
sorry.
ません
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
行ってみよう。
Let's go.
そうだ水木、分かってると思うが、ソムニウム世界にいられる時間は6分間。
You can only remain
360秒しかない。
in SOMNIUM for 6 minutes, 360 seconds.
どういうわけか、さっきの取り調べ室では時間の流れが遅かったようだが。
For some weird reason, because it was a tutorial, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower.
ここからはもうそういうわけにはいかないみたいだ。
But that is not the case now, so we're in this for reals. Should probably save. How deep do you like your ocean? It's beyond Earth, it's the Moony.
6分以内に情報を見つけろってことでしょ。分かってるって。
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, I got it.
私が立ち止まっている間は時間もほぼ止まるが、動いている間は時間は進む。
While I remain still, time almost crawls to a stop, but when I'm in motion, time moves.
それってピュータが作ってくれたシステムなんだよね。
The system that Pewter came up with.
ピュータマジ神じゃん。前科者なのにありがとね。
I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, ex-con. Ah, so they acknowledge that he's an ex-con.
手厳しい褒め方だね
Huh. That's an interesting way to compliment somebody.
というわけで、困ったら立ち止まって時間を止め、辺りを見回す。
So I'm thinking that ex-con line might not have been in if we hadn't said we played the previous game. Anyway, if you're stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings.
そしてマップを見て状況を把握するんだ。いいな。
Look at your map and try to get a hold of the situation.
は
Understand?
いはい、ご丁寧におさらいサンキューです。
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the
今
reminder.
後このメッセージを表示しないにチェックと。
Go ahead and check that. Don't display this message box again.
私にそんなオフ設定はない。
I don't have that function. Yeah, so time does move, but it's a millisecond every second. Okay. Well, oh no! What was that?
なんだこれ。
What's this?
囲まれてしまった。
We're surrounded.
さっきの瓦礫手になってる。龍気の夢なんかキモいな。
The rebel turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
くそ、通り抜けられないみたいだ。
Damn, we can't get through.
まずはこの空間から出る方法を探そう。
We gotta find a way out of here.
かがり火だな。なぜかこれだけ調べられる。
A brazier? I can interact with this for whatever reason.
強まりも弱まりもし、
吹いた風で揺れもしなかったね。
本当に火なのかこれ。
Is fire real? Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are blank.
水木、規則を獲得したぞ。
Mizuki, I obtained a key.
規則？
What's that?
規則とはソムニウム世界の独自のルールや
The
シ
key
ンク
is...
対象者の精神性を
This is a new function that Peter came up with.
ピュータお手製の特殊なアルゴリズムにかけることで明文化する新機能だ。
It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a SOMNIUM world or a sync subject psych.
つまり今いる夢のルールがわかるってこと？
In other words, a rule tells you how the dream works.
そういうことだ。
That's right.
やば、ピュータマジ鬼じゃん。そんなこともできるんだ。
Damn, we can do that now. Peter's legit.
シンクシステムも鬼進化してるんだよ。
規則はメンタルロックを解除するための手がかりやシンク対象者を理解する一助になるはずだ。
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. It sounds like it's gonna get more logical, though.
いろいろなものを調べていくことで規則は更新され蓄積されていく。
By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
ガンガン調べればじゃんじゃんヒントが溜まってくってことだね。
So the more I search, the more hints I get. A key is a clarification of a SOMNIUM rule. At the start of a sync, the key is hidden, but they open up as you inspect things. Keys are crucial to reach the depths of Somnia. When stuck, try checking them. In the lock info, you can find the objectives. Okay, so lock info, so you have to press Q. In the lock info, you can find the objectives, depth, and keys. When stuck in a Somnium, open the lock info to find more clues. Okay. So the lock info says Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are... Which doesn't help us too much, but... Okay.
松明だな。
A torch, it's on fire.
吸うって何をだ。
Breathe in what? The fire?
松明に決まってるじゃん。
The torch, duh.
いや決まってないわ。勝手に決めるな。
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
火を鼻で吸い込んで消化してほしいんだよ。
I want you to extinguish it by sucking it with your nose.
聞いたことないぞそんな消化方法。
I have never heard of such a thing.
やってみなきゃわからないし。
You never know till you try.
仕方ないな。
Fine.
やっぱこんな消化方法はなかったか。
I felt that wouldn't work. Ryuki's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are always missing a single aspect.
松明だ。
うわ、すごっ。
曲芸で食っていける自信がついたぞ。
I could do well as a street performer.
楽しそう。私も家で試してみよ
I'm gonna try that at home.
うん、絶対にやめろ。
Please
う。
don't.
冗談だよ。とりあえず吹いても意味なさそうだね。
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
水木ちゃん、残り5分だよ。
かがり火だ。
触ってみて。
断る。
ちょっとだけだから先っちょだけツンってお
か
願い。
Come on, touch it. Just the tip, please.
わかったよ。
Okay then.
熱
くない。
Hot or not?
熱くない炎。
So it's fire that's not
この
hot.
炎、幻影の属性を持ってるのかもしれんな。
The fire must have shadow traits.
幻影の属性って？
Shadow traits?
現実のものとは異なる性質のことだ。
The fire has a different property than the real world.
例えばこの温度がない炎のように何か一部の性質が欠如してるんだよ。
Considering it's a fire that's not hot, It's as though it's missing a property that it has in the real world.
そして幻影は夢の法則の影響を強く受ける傾向にあるんだ。
These kinds of shadows are usually affected by the nature of dreams.
だから普通の方法ではこの炎は消せないかもな。
So we can't extinguish the fire in the usual predictable fashion. Okay.
松明だ。普通の松明だな。これといってそっか。
It's a normal torch. I can feel the heat. Oh, I see. Okay, so maybe I could do something with this now. Yeah, so this we
こ
can
のか
breathe
がり
in.
火が幻影だとしたら正攻法では火は消せない。
If this is a brazier's shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
では火を消せそうもないことで干渉してみるか。
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
思いっきり吸ってみて。
Right, suck it in real hard.
任せろ。吸い込むのは得意だ。
I do have amazing suction.
はあ、ふん。素晴らしい吸引力。ブラボー、マーベラス。
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
デジャブかこれ。
Deja vu.
やっぱり幻影属性のものがキーになってたみたいだね。
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
あれ、あの瓦礫さっきより下がってきてないか。
The rubble there, is it lower than before?
別の意味でもタイムリミットがあるってこと？
Do we have a second time limit?
なるほどな。あまり悠長にしてられないか。
If we have 2 time limits, we can't be wasting time.
よし、龍気を追いかけよう。
Let's chase
も
after
し迷っ
Ryuki.
たらマップを開くんだ。
If you get lost, use the map.
分かってる。
I know.
おい、龍気。
Hey, Ryuki.
僕じゃないんだ。許してくれ。許してくれよ。
It's not my fault. Forgive me. Forgive me.
またこの空間に閉じ込められてしまったな。
We're trapped in this space again.
さっきみたいに幻影属性のものを消せばこの空間もかき消せるかもしれないね。
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, we can get out.
残り4分を切った。
これはブランデーのではお言葉に甘えて。
If you say so.
うわー、そう飲むんだ。
Wow, that's how you're gonna drink it.
なんだか気分が良くなってきちゃった私だぞ。
I'm feeling good. This is me over.
大丈夫？
You okay?
水木、なでなでしてくれ。
Mizuki, can you pet me?
え、なでなで？
Pet you?
なでなでしてよ。なで殺してよ。
Pet me till I explode.
相棒がバグった。
Oh no, Iba's bugging
な
out.
でてくれないと自爆しちゃうぞ。はい、3、2、1。
Okay, don't pet me. I'm gonna self-destruct, okay? 3, 2, 1.
怖いな。もう相棒しっかりして。
Iba, you're scaring me. Get a hold of yourself.
あー、頭痛い。あんま大きい声出さないでくれ。
Ugh, my head hurts. Stop yelling at me.
もうめんどくさ。飲ますんじゃなかった。
Jeez, I never should have told you to do that. He's holding on to his
お、やっ
regrets, saying,
た。タイミーゲット。
Yeah, I got a timey.
タイミーについてはもう大丈夫だな。
You know what a timey is, don't you?
時間の流れを変えることができる便利アイテムだよね。
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
まあ、大体そうだな。
For the most part.
タイミーとは脳内の時間制御因子を誘導できる物質のことで。
A timey is a material that is capable of modifying the way the brain processes time.
これを使えばソムニウム世界の時間の流れを早めたり
You could
遅くしたりできるんだ。
You could slow down or speed up time in the SOMNIUM world using a timey.
僕の発明だよ。
I invented timies.
さすがピュータ
You go, Pewter.
ー。いくつもストックしておけるものではないから取ったら積極的に使ってみてくれ。
You can't hold on to too many timies at a time, so be sure to use timies as they come.
ブランデーだ。なんで吐かせるんだ。隆起が吐いた時の記憶。 思い出したりしないか
I
な。
thought it might help you remember when Ryuki puked.
試すだけやってみるか。
I can try.
どう？いけそう？
So anything?
ダメだ。酸っぱいのがこみ上げてくるだけだ。
No, but I am starting to taste something sour.
相棒にも酸っぱいのあるんだ。
You could taste sour
と
eyebrow?
りあえずもうこれ以上意味ないと思うぞ。何よりもうやりたくない。
Anyway, this is pointless. I don't want to keep trying. Ryuki is burdened by what happened in the past. He's still holding on to his regrets and drinking, probably.
ブランデーだ。普通のブランデーのボトルに見えるな。
It's a normal brandy
こ
bottle.
れ、龍騎が好きなお酒？
Is brandy Ryuki's favorite drink?
ああ、龍騎がこの銘柄のブランデーを飲んでいるのを見たことがある。
Yeah, I've seen Ryuki drink this brandy before.
現実の龍騎は直前まで酒を飲んでいたから、夢の中にも現れたんだろう。
Ryuki was drinking right before the sink, which is probably why it showed up in his dream.
ただの酒くずじゃん。
Ryuki's just a drunkard.
おそらく龍騎は酒に依存してるんだ。
I think he does have a reliance on alcohol. Oops, I didn't mean that.
依存から抜け出すのは簡単ではない。心の問題だからな。
Though it is all mental, it's not easy to overcome such an addiction.
同情するかは別として、そういう人もいることを理解はした方がいいだろう。
You don't have to sympathize with the drunk, but you should at least understand.
そういうもんか。
I see.
残り3分くらいだ。頑張って。
ブランデーだ。エボルバーが浮い銃口を口に突っ込んで撃つ。顎の下から撃つ。こめかみに突きつけて撃つ。
Which
どのパターンがいい？
which method do you want me to try? Inside the mouth, below the chin, or in the temple?
抵抗心とかないの？
You don't have any second thought about this?
まああるにはあるが、私の仕事は水木をサポートすることだからな。
I do, but my role is to support you, Mizuki.
それに何より私は水木の指示を信じている。
Above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
そっか。
I see,
ありが
thanks.
とう。じゃあ、やっぱごめん。今の指示忘れてくれる？
In that case, can you ignore my last command? What?
相棒！
空砲だったようだな。耳が痛い。
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
よかった。今日は耳とか鼻とか大変なことになってるね。
Jeez, your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
他にも穴はあるから大丈夫だ。
I have other holes, so I'll be fine.
いや、なんで穴を使うつもりなの？
What were you gonna use the other holes for?
だが指示を信じて正解だったようだ。さすが
What?
水木、優秀だな。
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job, Mizuki. Well done.
まあいいか。
Yeah, glad it worked out. What? Oh, okay.
龍騎
Self-harm. A little bit of a self-harm warning.
くそダメなんだ。僕が死んだって
It's no
もう
use.
どうにもならないんだ。
Me dying wouldn't fix anything. Where'd he go now? Oh,
何あれ？足？
are these feet?
いや、僕はまだ死ねない。背負わないといけないんだ。
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever. Ryuki! Remember. Close in on Ryuki. Get Ryuki. Okay. Ryuki is burdened by what happened in the past. He's still holding on to his regrets and is in
追
denial.
いかけよう。
Chase after Ryuki.
またこの空間か。
This
でも
again.
対処法は分かってる。
But now we know what to do.
幻影属性のものを探してぶっ潰せばいいだけでしょ？
We gotta find the thing with the shadow traits and break it,
ああ
right?
おそらくな。
Most likely.
だが今度は あの竜気たちに対してしか干渉できないようだな。
But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki.
なあ竜気、
こんなバカな僕で本当にすみません。
I'm sorry,
背負って生きていくしかできない。
I'm sorry, I'm such an idiot. I'm really sorry. I have to live with this for the rest of my life. Shadow trait.
ふむ、なよっとした顔をしているが、どこにでもいる竜気のようだ。
He has a scrawny face, but it's a Ryuki that can be found
ど
anywhere.
こにでもいる
He can be found anywhere?
とりあえず特におかしなところはない。
There's nothing wrong with this Ryuki.
つまりこの竜気は幻影じゃないってことか。
So you're saying this Ryuki is not a shadow? Okay.
竜気、
僕は何も悪くない。もうすべて忘れた。楽しい日々を送るんだ。
I did nothing wrong. I forgot it all. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my days. Sure,
竜
Ryuki.
気だ。
竜気ってこんな陽キャみたいな顔してないよね。
But Ryuki usually doesn't look this happy.
こいつ影がない。
Oh, he doesn't have a shadow.
影がないってことはこの竜気は
No shadow, that means this Ryuki is...
ああ、幻影かもしれん。
It could be the shadow Ryuki we're looking for.
僕は何も。
ちょうどいい。こいつの発言にイラッとしてたところなんだ。
Good timing. I was getting annoyed.
お、珍しく乗り気だ。
Whoa, you seem enthusiastic about this.
しゃっきりせんかい、おら
Get a hold of yourself. Oh,
あれ、
ふーん、当たらないんだ。
didn't connect? No.
僕はな。
この竜気だけ影がない。それにこんな楽観的なのも違和感がある。
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow, and something's weird about how positive he is.
ふむ、こいつが幻影属性で決まりだな。
It's gotta be the shadow trait.
幻影ならしてほしいことの逆をすればいいはず。
So let's do the opposite of what Ryuki wants.
オータンならバカ正直に受け取って喜ぶ。
やけになってる時に優しくされるとむしろ辛い作戦ってわけか。
Yeah, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
だろうけど竜気みたいな優等生には効くと思う。
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is the Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about here.
竜気、お前はよくやってるよ。すべて忘れていいんだ。
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all.
何も悪くない。誰も責めはしない。ボスもみんなも竜気のことを認めているはず。
Ryuki, you did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you.
だからしばらく休むといい。そして楽しい時間を過ごしてくれ。
Just rest. Take some time off for you and enjoy yourself.
いや、違うんだ。やめてくれ。全部僕が悪かったんだ。
No, stop. It's all my fault.
だからこそやるべきことがあったはずなんだ。
That's why I gotta do something.
よし、作戦成功。
Alright, our plan worked.
僕はあいつを許さない。絶対にあいつを
No forgiveness, no mercy, never.
許すわけにはいかないんだ。
This guy is very emo. I know he's been through trauma, but... I need to suffer for all eternity.
火がもう後戻りはできんな。
There's the fire! There's no going back!
心がこんなになるまで何を抱えてるんだ。
What is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
水木ちゃん、残り2分もないよ。気をつけて。
Is that a cell phone? Badge?
こ
Police?
の警察の ID って。
This police ID is Ryuki's.
なんだ
Or Date's, I don't know. Ouch. Ryuki!
龍騎あれは
すみません
I'm sorry.
こんなことになるなんて
I didn't think this would happen. You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
違う
そろそろ出るぞ水木
Okay. So it seems like Ryuki somehow, this is my stupid theory, like the dumb obvious thing is, somehow Ryuki was dying, and then he swapped places in terms of dying with this other person. Because, like, he was in the rubble and then he wasn't. So, there's two things that it could be. It could be that the other person helped him out, and then the other person got caught in rubble themselves. Or it could be that Ryuki somehow swapped his mind with the other person. Not intentionally. It seems like the other person swapped minds with him. I'm thinking maybe Date could have done that, maybe, but, like... And then somehow Date got out of there? Maybe? Because we don't think he's dead. So maybe he thinks he killed Date, but Date's still alive. That's my theory. So he thinks he killed Date somehow, and Date's still alive. 30 eyeballs gained. Yay! 500 eyeballs gained. What the hell? How do you spend the eyeballs? I don't remember how. We're gonna try to spend the eyeballs once we get back. Dispossessed. Ryuki, Chapter 0. Oh. Yeah, the one thing with this story, it's definitely all over the place in terms of, like, perspectives. Yeah, now we're in Ryuki's body or whatever. What fish do you like? Here, Tailfish. Don't be a pervert, TD. Sleeping. How do I spend the eyeballs?
じゃあ脱いで
Now undress.
半端濡れて力が出ない。
ハンパンマン新しいハンパンよ
Go beyond half might. Now it's your turn. So yeah, I think we could spend the eyeballs on that and outfits, but it looks like we haven't unlocked any outfits. It's like concept art of Mizuki. I don't want to spend the eyeballs yet. Okay, we're gonna quit out for a little bit, but I think I'm gonna play a little bit later. We'll see. I said that the other day and then I didn't play anymore. But I do want to quit out for a little bit, just because I felt like we got enough done for now. So we're gonna quit out, and I will be back, hopefully, to this later tonight. Definitely tomorrow, some. But other than that, I won't be able to really play it until next week. So see you potentially later tonight or tomorrow. Bye!